All right, today I want to show you how to do a magic trick. Okay, now I think it's important for everybody to have at least one good trick they know how to do. You never know when it can come in handy, and it's a lot of fun when you're at a party or something. So I'm going to show you the Torn Restored Napkin. Now, it's a classic of magic. You may have seen a magician do it before, but it's one that always gets a great reaction. I'll show you what I mean. So here's the trick. You take a napkin, you tear it up into little pieces, and then you make the napkin restore. Now, the way the magician does it, and what you need to know, is they actually have a second napkin hidden in their hand the whole time. Okay? Now, magicians call this palming, but here's how it works. So you crumple up a napkin ahead of time and have that secretly hidden in your hand. So now you're here at the diner or at the kitchen table, whatever, and you can just ask to borrow a paper napkin, and with the napkin concealed in your hand and keeping your back of your hand toward the audience, they don't see anything, you're holding the napkin like this, and now you can say, look, tear the napkin, and what I do is, as I tear it, I hold it with this hand. I always hold it with this hand, so that it gives this hand something to do without having to do too much movement. And I use this hand for tearing. So I just kind of hold it and tear. It's pretty normal. Usually you do something like that. Okay? Then you take your pieces and you hold them together and you crumple them into a ball in your hand. Now, as you crumple them into a ball, the audience thinks this whole big white lump is all those pieces crumpled up. They don't know how big a crumpled up napkin looks like. So you crumple them up like this, and then you take the whole thing out. And what you're going to do is you're going to pinch it with your fingers and your thumb, and you're going to show it. And now you're showing your hands are empty, and all you have is these crumpled up pieces of napkin. Okay? Now what I've really done here is I picked it up and I turned it over. Okay? So now, if you remember, when it was here, the torn up pieces are here, and the restored napkin is here. But when I pick it up and turn it over, I just reverse them. And now I put it back in my hand like this, and I say, give it a snap, and those pieces have restored. And now I slowly open this up, very slowly. Again, using this hand as sort of the holding hand, and this hand as sort of the straightening hand. And I show that it's restored, just like that. Now, it's important to remember that you might get busted at some point with these extra pieces in your hand. And if that happens, it is a big problem. So the only advice I could really give you is to take those pieces just like you did before, give it a snap, and then those pieces will also magically restore. And that is the Torn Restored Napkin.